it's over. Do you need anything like I need you?
Oh, yo, 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 yo. The fuck, people? Let's go, let's go. Dude, is he dead yet or what? What are we doing? Dude, let's go. Oh, shit. Yo. Yo. Let's go! I'm in love. Dude, Chicago, Portland, ICE, Gestapo motherfuckers! Dude, America is in hard times right now. I've never seen this country look worse. I should be out there? Dude, what would I be doing if I was out there? I'd be standing around the fucking camera like an idiot. Nah.
Take no time to underestimate yourself. I'm still looking for something
Pure and sweet, I found it.
Yeah, I'm a stranger when I'm always well. Don't you ever notice I run in place and you stand still?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know what I would do, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the reality is this, is there's protesters that are actually protesting, right? That are doing the work of protesting. And then there's people out there trying to make money off the conflict. I don't know, man. I'm not a very good opportunist like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just a little too old for that, I think. Right? Dude, I honestly, though, I'll be honest, guys. I don't know what to make of it. You know, like for example, like when I think about myself, right? I think about how my personality is I am a make you laugh, dance, and entertain sort of individual. And I don't know that my presence out at an ICE protest would be valuable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's like, I guess the thing that disappoints me is how the protests are protesting the behavior of ICE, which is clearly out of line, okay? And then the rest of it, though, is like akin to what 𝗙cie𝗶𝗹𝗀 there is talking about, is that the powers that be, aka the Trump admin and Kristi Noem's loser bunch, they're just trying to manipulate the situation in order to serve their narrative. Okay. Now, I did go to the big protests here during BLM. Okay. Now, the ICE protest in Portland is actually pretty small. You know what I'm saying? It is. The ICE protest in Portland is actually pretty fucking tiny. But it's being manipulated. Okay. It is being manipulated. It like I said, the right wingers are like getting right wing content creators down there to agitate, to stir, discord, and then they're trying to create like a further narrative. And I'm pretty disappointed in the way this shit is going down. I mean, I'm disappointed in the shit we are allowing as a country, guys. That's what's really like, are we okay with this? I mean, and I'm not just talking about left wingers. Why are right wing people okay with this? You know what I mean? Like, why are the don't tread on me people okay with tanks driving down the fucking street? That seems really weird to me, guys. I mean, I get the partisan nature of like, oh, okay, strong immigration, but like tanks with like snipers on the roofs driving down the street is not immigration, guys. That is like a show of military tyranny. And yeah, the media too, man, the media as well. The media being okay with this and not like demanding answers, like the media not just blatantly calling out these Republicans who are lying about fucking Medicare for all. It's like everybody's just trying to monetize this conflict. And it's crazy shit, bro. It's crazy shit, man. You know what I mean? And so what's wild about this is how, I don't know, man, how juvenile this shit is, right? This shit is so juvenile. Now, let's just start with Kristi Noem, okay? I feel like Kristi Noem and Benny Johnson, they're doing a little cosplay today, right? The adulterous Kristi Noem and the twink Benny Johnson, the closeted gay man Benny Johnson, they came together for like a perfect marriage of ridiculous content today, okay? And let me just show you. Dude, this shit is funny, guys. This is some of the funnier shit I've ever seen. So we got to go to Benny Johnson's page, okay? Whoops. Dude, we got to go to Benny's fucking page, bro. Because Benny, you may have noticed, okay? Benny Johnson is like, now he is like front and center, okay? Benny Johnson is the chief sort of voice. He is, I feel like he's taking Charlie Kirk's place. Okay. Really, as being the primary influencer guy, he's a little less talky and he's more like a, hey guys, hey, oh, hey, woke, oh, ice, woke, oh, golden era, oh, I'm a twink, but don't tell anyone. Oh, right? Dude, Benny should date Mike Johnson. Dude, Benny may very well have to, like, who knows what kind of deal he's got with Mike Johnson to be the king of the golden age, dude. He may have to, like, tickle a few prostates, right? Benny's like, Benny, why do you have surgical gloves on your car dashboard? He's like, shh, gotta get in there, right? Benny's gotta get in there and fucking... He's got a dalliance with a few prostates, or government prostates. Dude, where do I come up with this shit, bro? I am just riffing. I swear, I don't write this. The material just writes itself. Oh, fuck, bro. Dude, he's got strong fingers, boss. Strong fingers. Oh, shit. But anyway, dude, I know it's disturbing, but let's watch this snippet here, okay? Oh. All right, so there's a bunch of Kristi Noem here, All right. Now, the day started with this, guys. Look at this. Look at Benny. He's like, look at Benny. Dude, he's like, I am not a twink. I swear. Dude, look at him. Border Patrol, federal agent. Dude, secret agent man, dude. Secret agent man. Dude, this is the funniest shit, bro. All right, watch this.
Yo, what's up, guys? We are on the ground in Chicago with the Department of Homeland Security doing immigration enforcement with Secretary Noem today. So follow along for updates. It's going to be a rowdy one. We're in the motorcade right now. Yo, what's up, guys? We are on the ground in Chicago with the Department of Homeland Security doing immigration enforcement with Secretary Noem today. So follow along for updates. It's going to be a rowdy one. We're in the motorcade right now. Let's rock and roll. Yo, what's up, guys? We are on the ground.
It's rock and roll. Oh my God, on the ground, guys. Benny on the block, guys. Look out. Oh my God, the fucking hand in there though, dude. With the vest. Like, wow, dude. This shit is crazy. Okay? So then the big announcement is that they watched a raid of Walmart. So they're going to a shopping center and raiding it.
So we just watched a raid at Walmart, here in Walmart, Chicagoland area. Amazing. Secretary Noem was here. They rolled up a couple of guys, and it's rowdy. I mean, there's a lot of people.
And it's rowdy. Dude, like, think about how fucking twisted you are to like, yeah, the government rolled up to a Walmart and just started terrorizing people. And this man of Jesus is like, oh my God. Like, dude, Jesus would be so happy right now if he watched the government roll in and just attack human beings for no reason other than that they have brown skin. Right? I mean, if Jesus was at that Walmart, he would probably be getting his ass kicked in a fucking tented detention center somewhere in Louisiana about now. Jesus himself would be getting a government enema, right? And this guy, this is like, he's contenting this. And look at how happy he is. He's like, wow, I just watched the government roll up and harass a shopping center, and it was like so cool. Okay, now, Kristi Noem, though. Okay, here's where it gets good, okay? Because look at Kristi Noem. She comes up now. This is the woman who's in charge of Homeland Security, dude. Look at her. Dude, she looks haggard, okay? She is an adulteress. She's currently fucking her chief of staff. She cheats on her husband. She's not a good person. She murdered her dog. She lied about Kim Jong-un. Okay, she's a liar and an adulteress and just a terrible, horrible fucking human being. But watch her little message here, because you ready, guys? Now, the Department of Homeland Security is in charge of all of our security, okay? They're supposed to protect my security too, right? I'm a Democrat, I'm a leftist, but the Department of Homeland Security has to keep all of us safe, correct? Look at her little message here. Okay, you ready? Look at this. She has a message for Democrat-run cities. Okay, he says DHS Secretary Kristi Noem issues a scorching message to every Democrat-run city and agitator nationwide for us to leave the country. So now we're being told, American citizens, that if Kristi Noem disagrees with us, like, we should leave the country. Isn't that weird? That's weird, guys. Here we go.
Secretary, what's your message to the protesters?
There's consequences for breaking the law and for jeopardizing our law enforcement and while they're doing their work. And we're glad we've got people that'll step up, like these guys that are here today, making sure that they're conducting operations and doing so safely.
You got
These
it.
ICE officers, Border Patrol, they're great Americans.
You got a dozen arrests over here. They're yelling at you. What's your message to the
Okay.
overall leftists who want to be violent in America today?
You know, leave. Leave this country. We don't want you. Go away. Or we'll put you in jail.
Dude, leftists who want to be violent. Dude, what did they do? I mean, look at these people, guys. There's nobody in this group that is violent, okay? Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's look at their little protesters. He's wearing a 𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏 shirt, by the way. Let's go, cat, right? I mean, dude, you think any of these people are violent? Come on. Who are you trying to kid, right? And yeah, when you say skeleton, are you talking about Kristi Noem? Doesn't she look at her? Doesn't she look like drugged out? Like, what is she doing? Is she laying in on like crushed up Ozempic or what? She was already pretty skinny, but dude, she looks like she's lost like 40 pounds, dude. She does not look healthy. Her head is like 3 times the size of her body, dude. Like, look at her. Look at the veins popping out of her fucking hands, bro. She looks like she is like jacked on fucking drugs, dude. What is going on? I am serious. What is going on with people? Dude, something insane is happening with these fucking people, boss. Like, methany, yeah. No, you're not wrong. There is definitely some methamphetamine or something involved with this shit. Dude, it is crazy, right? She does not look well. But her message is, if you protest, leave the country. Now, guys, it is our First Amendment right to protest, okay? Exercising your First Amendment right, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to leave the country because you're protesting. That is fucking incorrect. But now here, this is the one where it gets great. All right, you ready? This is the clip right here, guys. Okay, this is beautiful because Kristi Noem goes to a government building in Broadview, okay, which is in Chicago, in Illinois, and she wants to use the bathroom, and the government building will not let her or any of her goons inside the building. Okay, now, why is this such a big deal? Why do I love this so much? Let me tell you. Because we're about to watch her have a meltdown, okay, about the government building not letting her inside. It's a public building. It's like, how dare they? I just wanted to use the bathroom. We give federal money. But then we're going to look at clips of the Doge people locking congressmen out of their own government buildings. Remember? Department of Education. Remember USAID. Remember the Department of Energy. Remember how Doge, a bunch of like high school kids under the leadership of Elon Musk with nobody. They weren't even government employees. And they literally took over the buildings with laptops, downloaded all our data, locked the doors, and prevented Congress from getting in. And all of these fuckers, Benny Johnson included, were like, oh my God. Oh, Benny Johnson's like, oh, I'm going to jerk off twice today to this. Oh, right? Oh, yeah, they forget about that, don't they? But as soon as they can't get into a building, holy shit, Lord have mercy. Oh, dude, Benny's got to he's putting 3 fingers up there now. All right, here we go.
Can we use the restroom? No, you cannot.
Okay, all right, thank you. Interesting. That's what Governor Pritzker says is cooperation in keeping people safe.
Oh, she's pissed.
So why wouldn't they let you in? What's been going on here? What's been going on here, Secretary?
We were coming to go out and do some operations to pick up some guys with criminal convictions on them, and the city police wouldn't even let us use a restroom.
And you were just blocked by a worker here
Yes,
from the
by
city?
a worker at the municipal building here in Broadmoor would not allow us to go in and to use a restroom at the police station. So as much as these local leaders and governors talk about cooperating and having the backs of our law enforcement officers, this is what we have to put up with every single day.
Oh, boo-hoo. Dude, the cops wouldn't let her in.
All we're doing is getting criminals as terrorists and cartels and gang members off the streets to make families safer here. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
Yeah, but Christy Noem, did anybody ask you to come there? Because you're saying, oh, we're getting cartels off the streets. Did somebody request you in your Ozempic fucking outfit to come down and hit a few rails off the squad car and come and like get the cartels out of Chicago? Right? Nobody asked you. Were you getting the cartels at the Walmart? Right? Were you arresting the Walton family? Are they part of the cartel now? Like, what is she doing? She's like, oh yeah, we're here to get the cartels. That's why we're raiding the Walmart parking lot. Like, come on. Your bullshit is not adding up, okay? Dude.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, is impeding law enforcement? I mean, this is a real problem around
This is
here.
a real problem. I'm so proud of our officers that deal with this every single day. They know that America's got their backs, but what they face here every day is real prosecution.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Wow, municipal Broadview building.
Looking at the Secretary of Homeland Security.
Security inside the building.
Yeah, wow. All right, now look at that. Benny is beside himself, okay? Well, let's go take a little journey here with Benny. Okay? You ready? Let's fucking we gotta go look at Benny here. Let's search. Right? Yeah, dude, you ready? Let's see. I imagine it won't take us very... Let's find one. Dude, we're going to find one. It may take me a minute. We're going to find them celebrating a Doge building.
I just got into Washington, D.C. I had to see it for myself to believe it. USAID is no more. Check it out.
So there's him. This is an easy one. There's him celebrating the takeover and closure of the USAID building.
Got the duct tape.
Oh, yeah.
Got the doors all closed off.
Dude, the doors are closed off. The place is duct taped up. Of course, you can't get in there, right? If Congress people showed up, you wouldn't be able to get in there. All right, hold on. We're going to find more, though. All right, hold on. Let's see what we got here. Dude, they're so crazy. Okay, here we go. Hold on.
We notified them that we were coming. You also don't need
So here's when these congressional Democrats were locked out of the building. When was that? That was in February. All right, hold on. Let me go back. Let's go back to Benny, and we're gonna find Benny here. This will be easier to do it this way. Hopefully this works. Dude, should we do a dance party goal? Let's do it. There we go. There you go. 10 super chats. Let's go. Light blue, $2 or more. All right. All right, let's go back here. We're going to look back on Benny. We're going to find him around the time they were locked out. Let's go, baby. Dude, these guys are such hypocrites, boss. Got it. Yeah, the healthcare shit is crazy. Like they're trying to gut the ACA, you know what I mean? Which would be brutal. And what's more, it's going to fucking affect red state people like for certain. So that is what kind of like baffles me. I don't understand how they process that. I mean, I presume they would just blame it all on fucking Democrats and shit, right? Hold on, I'm going to go all the way down to... God damn, dude, Benny was tweeting a lot in February. All right, let's see. Dude, let's go, Martine! Kicking it off, let's go! All right, we're gonna do a refined search. All right, look at this. So here we go. Here he is celebrating the shuttering of the USAID agency. Okay. Right? He was loving it. The letters are getting ripped off. These agencies are being taken over. All right. Look at that. He's out here filming them, locking it up, preventing people from going inside and putting duct tape over the circle. Right? He thinks it's a great thing. He just loves this. Like, oh, yeah, dude, we're taking over, right? Oh, here we go. Look at this. You ready? Breaking. Rep. Maxine Waters and other Democrat Congress members are staging an insurrection at the Department of Education over Trump and Elon Musk, but they're getting the door slammed in their faces. So them trying to get into a public government building, he calls it an insurrection. And he's like, dude, they're getting the door slammed in their faces. And he's so excited about this. He loves it. Look at that. They're covering up the USAID signs with duct tape, right? Look at that. How Benny is cheering this shit, right? Look, insurrection, he says. Insurrection. Violent Democrats storm D.C. federal building, vow to impeach Trump, dude. Dude, Maxine Waters. Violent Democrats storm the D.C. federal building. Oh, okay. Violent fucking MAGA storm the Broadview police station, demanding fucking, waterboarding in the toilets. I mean, yeah, dude, this is an insane fucking troll. And look at this shit, dude. This was his stream, but it gets hundreds of thousands of views. Okay, this is like Elon's promoting the shit out of this shit. But you see how fake these guys are, right? See how fake these guys are? Dude, total frauds. They had no problem with that, right? No problem whatsoever with them having the doors slammed in their faces, right? It's pretty crazy. And now, of course, it's not a troll. It's meant to hurt people. Yeah, no. I mean, Steve, you're not wrong. because you're right. It is like they say it's a troll, but the fact of the matter is they're actively trying to endanger the lives of Democratic people. They're trying to like convince, dude, Deshaun, let's go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate that sticker. Thank you. Dude, I love it. You know what I'm saying? They are trying to actively create a fake media narrative that you know, portrays the Democrats as violent and see, what's crazy about this though, guys, is to put this in perspective, okay? Right? What's crazy about this is to put this in perspective about how you know, they keep, hold on, let me find the one, dude. He's talking to Lindy Lee, dude. Jesus. All right, so it's this one. So the irony is post Charlie Kirk, okay? After Charlie Kirk gets offed by a MAGA-raised Mormon in the very red state of Utah, okay? They have gone off on this thing about the Democrats being violent. Okay, violent. That's their thing. Democrats are violent, the violent leftists. But this was in February, guys. This was 6 months ago, 8 months ago, and they were claiming that there was a violent insurrection simply for Democrats going in and being like, why are we locked out of a public building? And what are you doing? And there are claims of violent insurrection, right? So all of this is just fake. It's fake. It's staged. It's fraud. It is, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, guys. It is, the whole thing is just a con. Dude, let's go, Lordy! Dude, yeah. This is nuts, bro. And then, if you want to look at violence, right? Do you want to see some violence? If we look at violence, I bet all we have to do is type in ICE today, and we'll probably see some violence, right? Here, let's just fucking type ICE Chicago. You want to see some violence? Dude, let's see if we can find some violence here. Right, here's ICE tear gassing a fucking public street for no reason because somebody's protesting and blocking their car, so they throw tear gas. Here's ICE in Chicago pepper spraying a fucking priest. I mean, really? Right? You have to pepper spray a fucking man of the cloth? Oh, all right. Yeah, dude. I mean, you ready? You ready for the one that, like, we're going to talk about this later, guys, but I have to put it here. But watch this one, okay? Because this one fucking pissed me off, bro. Watch this clip, okay? This woman is a protester, and she is literally just talking to these cops, okay? Is she being lippy? Yeah, she's being lippy. She's protesting. She has a right to be lippy. But watch what they do to her, boss. Point blank range. Okay? Point blank. Dude, you see that?
Who is talking to you? No. Hey, this is the line that they created.
Dude, what the fuck was that, bro? Right? Like, she posed no threat. She wasn't encroaching on them. She wasn't doing shit. She's just standing there, and look at that, dude. Look at that shit, bro. Fucking point fucking blank, bro. Like 12 inches from her face for no reason, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the violence coming from? That's it. That's the violence. Okay? And you know, this is like what I said was this, guys. You ready? Here's what I said. I said, hey, man, if they do this unprovoked shit to women out in the open and on camera, what are they doing to the women in custody? Right? What are they fucking doing to the women in custody at these ICE detention centers? Like rape? Fucking torture? I mean, you know that they have no boundaries, right? But that shit is out fucking rageous, bro. Unfucking believable, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Unfucking believable. Right? And some geek, you know, some fucking spam bot account put this video of her earlier. This is her. This is the girl that got pepper sprayed, right? Who she's out there protesting, but like, dude, doesn't fucking matter, bro. She's not being violent. You know what I'm saying? She's not being violent. She's not doing anything to anyone. You know what I'm saying? She's a fucking protester, right?
This is the line that they created.
Dude, what the fuck is that, bro? Dude, that shit is unfucking called for, dude. Right? Unfucking called for, man. See, this though, guys. You ready? This is why when a brick hits one of these dudes, I mean, I don't really care, guys. You know? Tell me why I should care when a brick heads their way. Somebody explain to me why I should care. Because at the end of the day, all of these other fucking ICE agents or whatever, federal officers, they should be grabbing that guy and fucking like putting him on disciplinary leave, taking away his fucking pepper spray and shaming him for being a twat. Okay? But they're not. They're standing in unison with them, fucking, right? They're standing in unison with them being abusive. Look at that shit, dude. Look at that shit. Right in her fucking face, bro. So, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. If that Portland ICE building gets burned to the ground, I'm not gonna fucking shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shed a tear for these guys, okay? When their number comes up and something happens to them, I'm not going to be crying a lot of tears for them, you know? Dude. Yeah, that shit is unfucking believable, man. Unbelievable. Right? That's what the guy says. He says, unbelievable. Outside the Portland ICE facility, a man and a woman were standing and talking to a pair of cops with shields when one of them draws his pepper spray and unloads it into her face. She was still crying out in pain several minutes later, had to be taken away to get medical attention. Okay, note to media, the man and the women who were pepper sprayed came back later after getting treatment, and they are willing to talk to the press. DM me and I can get people in touch with them. Now, the worst thing about this, guys, is that those cops are going to get sued. Okay, there's going to be a lawsuit for that we're going to end up paying. Okay, we will end up paying a lawsuit for that fucker's fucking shitty ass behavior. Aftermath less than a minute later, with the woman crying out and saying she can't breathe while other protesters are treating her with burn gel and saline. I didn't want to share this before checking with her, but she says she definitely wants people to see this.
Anybody got some saline?
Now, before we watch this trigger warning, I don't know if you've been hit with this stuff, guys, but this shit is fucking crazy. It gets in your lungs and you can't breathe and you can't see and it eats into your skin and they, flush you out with saline and stuff. But it is like, makes a huge impact, man. Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. It is fucked up, right? And then look at this idiot here. This is a typical fucking right-wing troll. Elon bot troll says, don't go out rioting and you won't have to breathe the spicy air. That's what he says. So this is now rioting, right? A girl in fucking, you know, knee-high shoes standing in the police talking to fucking cops. This is rioting, right? Yeah, no, I saw Nick Sortor crying today, dude. He threatened a fucking lawsuit. Dude. Yeah, holding a sign and saying fuck Trump is rioting. Dude, so crazy. Yeah, dude, this shit is wild, man. Shit is wild. Dude, Furrow! Let's go, baby! All right, guys. We got 3 out of 10, 44 minutes. Let's get a dance party going. We need to dance. Dude, this shit is just unreal. Right? I like this cartoon. Stop calling us fascists. Right? Isn't that funny? I mean, that's where we're at, guys. Right? That's it. That's where we're at. Stop calling us fascists. Yeah, dude, Nick Sortor is, dude, he's crying today. Do you see this shit? Dude. Hello? They broke Trump and Epstein statue? Oh, shit, Fran. Let's go. Where'd they break it? Look at this. Where is he? Yeah, you ready? Dude, right? So here's what he says is, ever heard of Scott Payne? I have not, Janae. Let's go. Who's that? So where does he say? He said something right here. He said, oh, Portland police is going to absolutely hate what's coming. Lawyer up, folks. Announcement coming shortly. Like, lawyer up for what? For getting arrested? Lawyer up, he says. Right? Lawyer up. Okay? And then, dude, what a fucking clown, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes on to say this, right? He says, I have been in direct contact with top officials at DHS. What's coming in Portland is unprecedented. All thanks to Portland police exposing themselves by arresting journalists, right? Like, oh, Nikki, you crybaby bitch, okay? You bootlicking fucking MAGA whore, okay? He gets arrested for, you know, disorderly conduct and being a shitbag, being an instigator, but then he calls up his daddy's friends, oh, up at DHS. Oh, now they're going to crush Portland because they arrested me, Nick Sortor. Oh, I'm going to come harass you. Dude, what a fucking clown, bro. Right? You know what I'm saying? Dude, look at this shit. They're calling for Nick Sortor gets arrested and they're like, you got to send in the army, right? You got to send in the army, right? All right, let's see the video here.
I'm walking down the street. You ain't going nowhere. Get out of here. I'll fuck your ass up. I will fuck your ass up, punk. Get out of here. Get out of here now. You're gonna get fucking paid. Don't fucking touch me.
Dude, what is he doing? He's just like being a shit, going down there to stir shit, and he got pushed on the ground, right? And he's carrying his little siren and his light, adorable snowflake. Let's go! Let's go! Oh! Dude, what a clown, bro. Dude, Right? You know what I'm saying? This is...
You alright? Okay? Get behind the corner! Nice rainbow color. I like your rainbow.
Dude, so obviously, right? Obviously, like, he's didn't get fucking attacked or beat up. I mean, I saw him pushing that woman. Dude, let's go, 𝗙𝗟𝗍! Let's go, Gordon! Oh! Right? So he pushed that woman. You know what I'm saying? He pushed that woman, right? Dude, who's saying what? Dude, oh, this Dan guy? Dude, doesn't he know who I am? Bro, Dan, don't you know? Dude, before we get rid of you, dude, I am the assistant to the assistant regional manager at Antifa. At your service. Let's go. Right? You talking about me? Let's go. Oh, shit. We are all Antifa, except Nick Sortor. He's not Antifa. He's 𝗙𝗙𝗞, right? Nick Sortor. Dude, Engrain, let's go. Dude, he's 𝗙𝗙𝗞. Dude. Let's go. Oh, shit. Dude, look at him, though.
Oh, sorry, I'm right here.
Bend at the knees. Stay nimble. Don't walk your knees or else you'll fall in. So was that an accident? You fell by accident? Your buddies in there do the same thing.
Dude, this woman's like, was that an accident? You know what's funny? He didn't even get pushed, guys. You know what it is? Oh my God. He is so pathetic. Because this woman is talking to him, he didn't even get pushed. So I don't know about you guys, but you know what we have here in Oregon? We have these curb cutouts that have like gravel and vegetation in them because we get a lot of rain. So there's curb cutouts where the curbs open up and it's like a drainage area that helps keep the street runoff and the sidewalk runoff. So this fucking guy fell into the fucking... He just tripped over himself, bro. He's like attacking this woman, and then he ran, and he fucking fell. I mean, I guess it looked like the guy with the umbrella maybe gave him a little push. I did see what amounted to maybe a nudge, but he he fell in the drainage thing. Dude, what a clown, bro. Oh my God.
Bend at the knees or else you'll fall over like your friends in DHS and IDF. Huh? And ICE.
Don't spin it. Don't lie. They all said you walked backwards and fell.
What, do you feel left out?
They said you walked backwards and fell.
I fell into a hole. What are you talking about?
Nobody pushed you.
Use your words.
I got part of it. I got part of it.
Casey, bring it to you, got
Get out, white boy! You want your head slammed to the pavement? Get out! I'll slam your head to the pavement.
Dude, this guy. Dude, who's this guy, bro? George Carlin's uncle came over here and he's like, get out or I'll slam your head. This guy's, yeah, I know, dude. The old man is like ready to swing, bro. Oh, Lord. Dude, the old man's like, get out or I will slam your head. Dude, that's funny. Now, again, guys, as you can see, this is not Antifa, bro. This is just a very spirited old man who doesn't like fucking, right-wing agitators coming into our fucking city, bro. That's just it. We didn't ask these guys. Nobody asked. We didn't ask for the feds to come to our city. We didn't want them. We don't need them. We've never needed them. All they do is generate more violence and shit. Okay? We certainly didn't ask for a right-wing bootlicker like Nick Sortor to show up, right? But yeah, dude, this guy kind of looks like Oliver Stone. We're going to have to like do a in-person check on Oliver Stone. I think this guy, look at him. You see him? Like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, this guy, dude, that's Oliver Stone, boss. Dude, tell me it's not him, bro. Dude, that's Oliver Stone in the flesh. Dude, oh shit. Dude, I actually have some personal experience with Oliver Stone. So God, I was in college. Let me just tell you a quick sidebar here, okay? This is a funny sidebar. So you guys heard of the movie called The Doors, the one with Val Kilmer? Well, I was in it, okay? They were filming right around the time of the Grateful Dead shows at Cal State Dominguez Hills, okay? This was back when I was in college. The Dead did a couple shows outside at Cal State Dominguez Hills. I went and we found out that they were filming the scene, the 5-to-1 scene, where Jim Morrison supposedly exposes himself, the Miami scene. And so I became an extra in this thing. All right. Me and my roommate and these two girls that were living with us, it was during the summer. We went there and you went to this parking lot and they fed you and then they bussed you to this old abandoned boxing ring downtown that was supposed to be the Miami Theater. And what they did was they bussed a whole bunch of deadheads from Cal State Dominguez Hills. Like the Grateful Dead show were in town, so all the hippies that like followed them, that like sold merch and shit were there. So they bussed like 1,000 fucking deadheads to this arena with a bunch of us who were extras. And we were all like the extras, we were getting paid, but the deadheads were doing it for free. And so it was just a giant party of like the deadheads from the Cal State Dominguez Hills shows. And it was insanely fun. But Oliver Stone is like a madman. Dude, he is. He was so, like, the days were so long. They were like 18-hour days. And he was crotchety and always on his megaphone, like demanding, you got to go over here, you got to go over there. He's always yelling at us. Ultimately, what we did was we kind of got tired of this eventually. And one of the girls we were with was like super cute. And so she went and bribed a bus driver, and we paid the bus driver $50 to drive us back to the parking lot so we could get out and get our cars and get our shit signed off. And so we got out of there. But I mean, at like the 18-hour mark, dude, Oliver Stone was still yelling at people with the megaphone. And we were just like, we're out. You know, but dude, that guy looks just like him, dude. Oh, shit, bro. Dude, let's go. Yeah. Oh, really, Fran? Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Yeah, being an extra was pretty fun, dude. But all right, let's see this guy.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You stand for
Get the fuck out of here now. Get out.
Like, let my homeboy see anywhere else, you're done.
You're not going to say that they pushed you.
I make threats. I promise you, baby, you'll be on the news by a week.
I mean, yeah, after a scuffle, I definitely ended up.
Oh, after a scuffle, I fell. But dude.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Remember that.
You think I jumped in the hole?
Dude, he's like, you think I jumped in the hole? Oh, man.
You think I just jumped in a hole?
So
why would you scream me?
They surrounded him.
If you're not over here, you won't.
Oh, so if I don't walk here, then nobody will assault me. Is that what you're saying? That's what a great argument for them.
Get out of here, white boy. I'll knock your ass out, boy.
I'm sure you will, boy.
Get out. Go up there, right there in the corner.
Dude, that old guy is like feisted, bro. Dude, that old guy's like, I will knock your ass out. Dude, Oliver Stone came down for another piece, bro. Oh, shit. And yeah, Natalie, I did hear about that guy. Yeah, but so here's what's crazy, though, okay? Here's what I don't understand, guys, is I don't understand why Nick Sortor got arrested, right? You know what I mean? Like, because at this point, I'm wondering, you know, I don't see any cops there. And was there something else that happened after this? Or did the Portland police arrest Nick Sortor to create this sort of like chaotic situation? Because Nick Sortor is insisting that the police are protecting Antifa. But like the cops in Portland, I mean, they have respect for that's what it was. It was the flag. It was the flag, wasn't it? No, that's what it was. He grabbed somebody's property when they were burning the flag, right? That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? That must be it, because I did see that. Okay? This thing right here, dude. Here it is, where somebody's burning a flag. This is their protected First Amendment speech, by the way. And you're going to watch Sortor come in and fucking... Oh, dude, it's the old man. Now I see why this is Oliver Stone, bro. Look at it. It's the old guy. Now we see why the old guy is ready to kick his ass. Ah, dude, yes. See, the plot thickens. The plot thickens. I was wondering why Oliver Stone... Dude, Ambien, I know it's not Oliver Stone. I'm just joking about it yet. Like, I know it's a joke. All right, come on now. We're going to be okay. All right? It's not Oliver Stone for real. No. Dude, I'm just joking. It just gave me an opening to fucking share my Oliver Stone story. Dude, because he looks like him. But now, though, at least we understand why the old guy is trying to beat Sortor's ass, because Sortor previously disrupted this man's protest. Again, there's nothing wrong with burning an American flag. You're allowed to do it. It's protected First Amendment speech. Okay? Now, here's the funny thing, though, guys, is Donald Trump keeps writing executive orders, but like, I'm sorry, Donald Trump. Fuck you, buddy. Yeah, whoops, wrong button. I'm sorry, Donald Trump. I'm sorry, Donald Trump. Fuck you, buddy. Right? Because he doesn't make the law. Okay? Trump cannot write an executive order that says you can't burn a flag. That's out of Trump's wheelhouse. Okay? Trump can fuck directly off. But yeah, here it is. Watch this.
We got a Trump supporter. Right here.
Oh, he's putting it on the ground and he's making it worse. And now he's standing on it.
motherfucker.
Now he's standing on it. You're not supposed to stand on it. Oh, now I think he's saving it.
Dude, and he's stealing the old man's flag. He threw the flag on the ground. He stood on it. And he's stealing the old man's flag, bro. Dude, what a fucking edgelord. Dude, these guys, bro, that's theft. Yeah, man, I want to lock him up, right? Lock him up, the full force of the law. I want to wield the full force. Dude, get Pam Bondi in here. 20 years, guys. I want 20 fucking years minimum, okay? He stole my flag. He stomped on it. He took it. If you look at him, guys, it's beyond this. You ready? Look at this shit, guys. If you go to his profile, I had forgotten about this, but he actually took the flag. Look at him. He's got a picture with it. Where is it? Right? Look at him. He's like, I kept this flag and I will bring it home with me. Okay? right? He grabbed it from them, put the flames out, and took what's left later. Okay, so here it is. We witnessed ICE protesters burning an American flag. 𝗙𝗏 grabbed it from them, put the flames out, took away what was left. He was later arrested after videos show him surrounded by ICE protesters. Yeah, no, he was arrested for fucking stealing this guy's property and disorderly conduct. Like, get the fuck off the protest, okay? And so, like, this Bill guy, but then he stole the flag. Look at him, little edgelord. He stole the flag. What a fucking cockknocker, dude. I want 30 years. Bro, where's Pam Bondi? Yo, Pam, what's up? No. Put the Epstein videos away. Yeah, no, I know you're having fun watching Trump do that shit, but at least turn the volume down. I don't want to hear those young girls scream. All right, dude, you got to go pick up 𝗙𝗏. He needs 30 years. All right? Throw the book at his ass. Charge him with that, like, Tesla keying thing. Okay? Because he's, like, stealing personal property and shit. And he's a MAGA edgelord cuck. All right? All right. Yeah, no, put the Ozempic down. I'll call you later. Later! Dude, all right. Pammy's on the case, bro. She's getting it dialed. Oh, shit. Dude. Nah. Oh, there she is. Dude, she's looking craven. Let me call her back up. Yo, Pammy, you are looking craven, my dear. Just keep it up, all right? All right. Yeah. No, I'll see you at the pole dance later. All right, bye-bye. Dude. Oh, shit, bro. All right. So, 𝗙𝗏, look at him. Look at him. Now he's getting interviewed by Fox News. Okay? All right? And here we go.
So they threw multiple punches at me. They broke my camera by hitting that. So I was on the ground at that point. I tried to swing. I missed. I saw the opportunity to get up and get away. And that's when I went over to the police officers, which I thought, maybe they'd help me. But no, instead they threw me in handcuffs.
Dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that you got handcuffed, but you probably should be cuffed for fucking the way you dress there, homie. Oh my God. Yeah, nobody punched him. You realize video exists? Like, dude, this guy is what a fucking clown, bro. Holy shit, dude. Unfucking believable, boss.
This is going to backfire on them tremendously. It already is, okay? People knew that something out here stunk and that it was corrupt and that the police they take the side of the violent criminals that are here every single day, assaulting ICE officers, assaulting journalists. And then a reporter comes and, tries to embed deep within the chaos that's going in out here, and he's the one that
tries to embed deep. Dude, deep. Let's go. Oh, shit, dude. Dude, I didn't even realize we got the dance party, guys. Fuck, bro. We're gonna dance, dude. We're gonna dance on Nick 𝗙𝗏's fucking, arrest warrant, boss. All right?
And then a reporter comes and, tries to embed deep within the chaos that's going in out here, and he's the one that gets arrested. So they...
Dude, embed deep. He tried to embed deep. I know, look at him, though. You see this guy, though? Look at this guy, dude. This guy hasn't been laid in, fucking 15 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I mean? I think this guy is definitely a weirdgen, okay? Right? A weirdgen. Why do I say it like a weirdgen? Because I dated a girl from Germany, from Hanover, and she used to pronounce all the V's as W's, as German people do when they speak English, right? So she would always we would always make fun of people, and she would say, he's a weirdgen. That was her thing, dude. Tanya. Oh man, she was special. But dude, yeah, he is probably a closeted, he's one of Benny's boys, isn't he? Right? He is probably one of Benny's boys. I hadn't really thought about that. But he's definitely a weirdgen, right? Absolutely. He's my favorite weirdgen, right? A 𝗙𝗏, a shithead, a shit, what is it? What does curl mean? right? I know what 𝗙𝗍 means. What does 𝗙𝗍 mean? Dude, let's go. Right? Oh, shit. He's funny, boss. Dude. What a clown, dude. A weirgin. Dude, he is a Voke weirgin, right? Oh, shit, dude. That's funny. Yeah. That is fucking crazy, right? Oh, the police chief talks about the arrest? Dude, let's go. No. Let's look at this real quick. And then we'll dance. We're going to look at the police chief's response.
How proud I am and appreciative.
All right. Dude, let's go. By the way, I mean, I'm not super familiar with the police chief here, but I will say this. What I will say is that a buddy of mine from the program was a very higher up in the Portland Police Department. You know what I'm saying? Is there a spot that we can watch here for this? Because I don't really want to watch, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch the whole fucking 21 minutes. Do you have a timestamp that we can get in here and fucking... Right?
Yeah, we've received notice, but that's the extent of it.
All right, maybe he just goes right into it.
I would put this police department up against how proud I am and appreciative of the members of the Portland Police Bureau, both our professional staff and our sworn staff, who every day rise to the occasion to serve Portlanders at a level that is really exceptional. And I would put this police department up against any department in the country.
Now, all I can say, guys, I've lived in Portland for 26 years, okay? This is my 26th year here, guys. I have lived in, the Hawthorne neighborhood, okay? I lived in the Alberta Arts District. I lived up on Mount Tabor in a house that had a view of Mount Hood, okay? I currently live in a pretty urban part of the town, all right? So in my 26 years here, guys, we have never had any crime in Portland. I mean, there's incidental, there's incidental shit that happens, like my car got hit and ran once, or there might be, some auto theft or whatever. There's some petty crime from homeless people and shit. There are occasionally some shootings, you get further out into the 120th and shit like that. But bro, we just don't have any crime here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any crime here, right? Dude, he does look like Shaun of the Dead, doesn't he? Everybody's a lookalike tonight. But so this idea that Portland is some ravaged, war-torn area or something is completely fucking nonsense, right? We just don't have any noticeable crime here. Nobody here, what Greg said about the only crime that gets committed here is the property cost, okay? The rent. Every time you write a rent check, you're getting your pocket picked. But other than that, dude, there's just not, nobody here feels unsafe. My kid and his girlfriend would go downtown 2 a.m, bro. Nobody ever feels unsafe. There's just not any appreciable crime in this town at all, dude. None, man. There just isn't. It's ridiculous, the shit they talk about.
I recognize that's not the case. I recognize that we are here to talk about a very small portion of the city of Portland that's receiving a higher degree of attention, and that's not lost on me. And last night we did make a series of arrests down there where we took people into custody who were engaging in disorderly conduct. We've referred those cases to the district attorney's office for review and evaluation. I want to be clear, and we have been clear since the beginning of the year, that we will not tolerate violence or vandalism. We've made over 24 arrests down there in the last several months. We have invested hundreds of man hours and hundreds of...
Dude, 24 arrests in the last several months. So there have been protests there off and on since June, July, August, September, October, 4 months. 24 arrests, guys. That's 24 people in 4 months. So they've arrested 6 people a month. That's like 1 a week, 1.5 a week. Dude, come on. What are we talking about? There's nothing going on down there, dude. Dude, I know I've had bosses that have gotten arrested more times than that. I'm serious. Dude, I shit you not. Bro, I've literally had restaurant managers that fucking saw the inside of a police station more often than that, boss.
Thousands of dollars in an attempt to provide a safe environment for all members of South Waterfront, and we will continue to do so. At the same time, we have a very under-resourced police bureau that is attempting to manage the needs and the expectations of the entire city, of all of Portlanders. And so have there been opportunities or times where maybe we were delayed in our response or not able to engage in the way that we would want to and provide that level of...
Dude, the cops always want more money, dude. They have so much fucking money. Like, give me a fucking break,
certainly.
dude.
But that argument can be made across the city. That's why I'm constantly reminding us about the importance of a fully funded, fully staffed police department. And finally, there is...
Yeah, this guy ain't bad. This
guy. Political bias associated with our enforcement. Last night,
so let me just tell you, there was a while back where some of the police people were real snuggly with the Proud Boys, with Joey Gibson. Okay, he's like one of the local Proud Boy guys, and so there was a time when PPB was a little too connected to the white supremacists. And I feel like this guy has actually helped get that in check, that Portland is not like an extended arm of the Proud Boys anymore. Okay? And so for that, I fucking have a little bit of respect for this guy for sure.
Associated with our enforcement. Last night, the arrests that we made based upon probable cause, not based upon individuals. The actions we've taken this week, although it has involved some high-profile folks, I've learned some names and learned some things about social media that I wasn't fully aware of. And the reality is, I know that those voices have impact. It is not lost on me the context in which we are working in and attempting to negotiate. But Portland Police Bureau is committed to the rule of law, which is applicable to all of us, regardless of our political affiliation, our gender, our age, our race, our economic status, or our political leaning. It doesn't matter. And that's what we are going to stay adhered to. And we've done that since my tenure. We've done that in the 29 and a half years I served beforehand, and we're going to continue to do that. Thanks. I'll take questions.
What do you make of the Department of Justice saying they're going to launch an investigation into the Portland Police Bureau following the arrest of a conservative online influencer?
Dude, think about that though. Like a conservative guy comes to our town to provoke and to instigate and to create a stir, and then he goes and runs to get the federal government to come and fucking like investigate our city. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that makes you think the goddamn federal government sent him to come and fucking do this shit. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You know? And it's like, dude, I'm getting tired of this federal government shit. Like, I think it's about time the blue states intercept and withhold federal tax revenue. Fuck you, Trump. You can pay for your goddamn ICE and all this other fucking wannabe dictator shit out of your own pocket. You fucking piece of trash. You know what I mean?
Well, I would say that the Department of Justice has been investigating the Portland Police Bureau since 2012. And I would say that the actions and steps that we are taking now in law enforcement, in the enforcement action around protest activity, is actually designed and supported and created by their partnership with the Department of Justice under this settlement agreement. I would say that in 2020, under the original administration, that we were harshly criticized for the way in which we responded. And so 5 years later, as a learning organization, taking their input and their response, we have changed our response. So I have always been very transparent and welcoming of critique and evaluation of the police bureau. This direction that they are giving us, we will certainly comply with. We will provide the necessary information. I welcome the scrutiny. I am proud of the men and women and the work we're doing. I mean, this is actually an opportunity for Portland Police and the city of Portland to highlight the exceptional professionalism that I see every day.
When we're talking about that online influencer, can you go into detail about what he's accused of and what he was arrested for?
All I'm aware of is he was charged with disorderly conduct. I have not read the report, so I'm not familiar with the details of that, but disorderly conduct is typically associated some kind of disturbance. My understanding is officers became aware of a disturbance in the crowd, and then they went in and addressed that. And that's the approach we've been taking all along. And the reality is, what's unique, and this is a learning thing for me, it's a learning thing for us as an organization, is the high degree of visibility around the activity in the South Waterfront has brought in a variety of points of view. I mean, the amount of dissidence that's being expressed down there, not even directed at immigration or at the facility, but the amount of dissidence being expressed towards one another is at a fevered pitch. And that's where we need to start bringing the temperature down.
Yeah, dude. Toyota, let's go. Hell yeah, brother. You guys can form Cascadia, and we in California can form the new California Republic, just like Fallout. Let's go. Dude, I'm into it. Dude, I honestly, guys, I am so with you. All right? You know what I mean? Like, for me, guys, my thing is the fact that, like, I'm not too fucking hell-bent on this concept of, like, civil war. Everybody, right? You see all the right wingers and they keep saying civil war, civil war, civil war. But like for me, guys, I have no interest in the concept of a civil war. Like I am just at the point of where I don't want to force MAGA people to be compassionate. I don't want to force MAGA people to be decent human beings. I would really just like to break up. I really would. I feel like the blue state, red state breakup might be a thing that would be beneficial. Like, let them have their extreme fucking laws. Let them have their extremeness, and then we can just, you know, get blue people out of those red states and help relocate them. You know what I'm saying? We can certainly make space for all the trans and LGBTQ people, all the women that they're going to harass. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't think there needs to be a civil war. Now, of course, you know, they would not want to do that, okay, because they have no money, right? The reality of it is this, is they're broke. They're piss poor. All their states are fucking ground to shit by their Republican leaders. And so they want us to continue picking up the tab while they force us to fucking, you know, lick the Bible every goddamn morning. And I'm just not into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them, bro. Let Texas and Florida pay for that shit. Let Texas and Florida pay for those clowns. You know? Dude. You don't want to give up Texas or Florida? Dude, I would give up Texas and Florida. Dude, there's nothing in Texas or Florida that you can't have anywhere else, boss. Let them have them, right? They'll be broke. We'll be able to buy it back in like 20 years, bro. We'll be able to buy Florida and Texas for half price, bro. I'm serious. Dude. Let's go. Oh, shit. Dude, no, Talia, we'll come get you. We got you.
Because we are seeing all of these different perspectives and all of these different opinions gather in this small one-block area. and then unable to manage that in an appropriate way. And so we have these acts of violence. We have these fights. We have these assaults. They are occurring. We are doing investigations. We are making arrests, and we are sending those over to the district attorney's office for evaluation and hopeful prosecution.
See, here's the problem, though. The problem is we don't have a leader in the White House that'll say, hey, guys, let's turn down the temperature on this shit. Let's fucking, right? Like Trump is going to encourage ICE to be more extreme. They're leveraging more threats. They're threatening the Portland police. They're threatening, right? Look at what Nick Sortor was saying, right? Look at what this clown was saying, dude. Look at him. He's already saying, right? He says right here, I have been in direct contact with top officials at DHS. What's coming is unprecedented, right? This is not turning the temperature down. Dude, fuck him, bro. Oh, shit. Dude, yeah. He is such a fucking clown, bro. Dude, let's go. You want to move to Seattle? Turn down a job at the VA? Dude, Portland, I mean, guys, I'm not going to lie, dude. Portland is fucking, it's like, let me put it to you this way, okay? You ready? Let me just put it to you this way, because I've been talking about maybe running for Congress in Wisconsin in 2028, and it's been a thought, and I've been looking to see if the universe like provides me with that sort of option. But dude, I don't want to live in Wisconsin again. I left Wisconsin. I hated living in Wisconsin when I lived there, right? Maybe I still will. And maybe I will go run for Congress there, but I don't like fucking Wisconsin. I like Portland. Now, I'm not opposed to leaving Portland, but if I left Portland, there's only a handful of places I would go, guys. I would go to New York City, okay? I would go to Seattle. I would go to San Francisco. I would go to Los Angeles. But outside of those 4 cities in America, I mean, I might go to Colorado, but I wouldn't choose it. But like Jenny loves Colorado, so I would go to Colorado. I would have a house there, and like for her to be there because she loves it. It's where she grew up. But other than Colorado and Seattle, New York, San Francisco, or fucking LA, there's nowhere else in America that I want to live, bro. You know what I mean? Portland is like right up there with those. I mean, it's definitely small, okay? It's as far as cities go, I'm an LA guy. I grew up in LA, so Portland is pretty small, right? Chicago, yeah, see, I like Chicago, but I don't think I'd live in Chicago, yeet. It's too fucking cold, bro, okay? It's too fucking cold, man. It is. I mean, I know New York is cold during the winter, but Chicago is like a different kind of cold. The wind coming off the lake, I wouldn't want to be there. It's too severe. Too fucking severe, man. I love visiting Chicago. It's a great place to fucking visit, okay? But there's no fucking way I could live there, right? Yeah, just no way, dude. You know what I'm saying? Right? But, you know, Portland's pretty cool, man. It's an enclave, you know? It is a pretty cool enclave, right? You're looking at Canada? Yeah, see, I'm thinking like somewhere like the Netherlands or Denmark would actually be a spot for me, right? You love LA? Dude, LA's great. But my kid just moved to New York City. Let's go, Lordy. Let's go. All right, dude, should we do the dance party now? I feel like let's do the dance party now before we get into the next phase of content. All right? So what did we cover? We covered Noem. We covered fucking a little bit more Sortor. Dude, we do have to talk a little bit about Donald Trump, dude. I think Trump is having another health crisis. I mean, if you notice, guys, that while this shit is going on, that Trump is just like absent. There's been a couple of tweets from him, but he is like mostly absent. I think he had another stroke, guys. I really do. Dude, New York City's too loud for me. I'm telling you what, guys. I am just trying to afford to be able to buy I want to buy an apartment in the East Village in New York City. They're like $2 million, okay? $2-3 million. I don't currently have $2 million, but I would love to come up with a couple $1 million and be able to buy an apartment in New York City. I would like to write a book there in my 60s, right? Something nice with a little bit of a view in the East Village would be great, right? That would be like a dream, you know, but we'll see. Maybe I'd even go play some of the local clubs, do some acoustic shows. But you ready? Let's do our dance party. You guys want the dance party now? And then we can look for Trump. Should we do dance party? Or we want to do it at the end? Let's take a vote in chat. All right? You want dance party? Throw dance in chat if you want the dance party. Dance? Someone said end, dance. Now? Now, it looks like everybody wants it now. All right. I get it. Dude, I feel you. Everybody's like, dance. Dude, you know what we'll do? Here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to do a dance party. All right, you ready for this? I'm going to do a dance party, and as soon as the dance is up, we're going to start another thing, and maybe we'll do two. We'll do a 30-minute. If we get another one, we'll do another dance party at the end. All right? So let's fucking go, baby. Do a 15er? You want a 15er? That seems like a lot, doesn't it? All right. Fuck it, dude. I'm getting the dance revolution ready. Let's go. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Little deja vu. Oh, why am I turning that off? I don't need that off. I forgot. We're not ending. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dude, I love the East Village, man. You know, like in New York, so I toured there a lot in the early 2000s, and there was a restaurant, guys, that is no longer there, but it was a restaurant that had been there since the 80s. It was in the meatpacking district. It was called Florent, and it was a 24-hour restaurant that, like, late at night, a lot of the servers were transgender, and definitely there were a lot of drag queens that hung out there. Florent was amazing. It was like it was a hub for the people that had used to be like forced onto street corners and shit. And the guy who ran it, I believe he was from France. It was like really, really fucking amazing. And that was like my night spot. Like I used to end up there at 3 a.m. all the fucking time. The food was good. The wait staff were like super cool. It was like, I don't know, man, and it was really like, I don't know. That was a lot of my early introduction to East Coast LGBTQ culture came there. Dude, the 𝗪𝗪 is the 𝗪𝗪 still around? Dude, the 𝗪𝗪's really cool too. That one is like overwhelming. There's all kinds of like lights and shit. The 𝗪𝗪, I don't know if the 𝗪𝗪's still around, but that was another big one that I used to go to too. The 𝗪𝗪 was amazing. It was like really narrow and fucking decorated like so crazy. But Florent was like a late night spot. It was, you know, people would go there after the clubs, like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. And it was cool, man. It's like the people who hung out there became part of this family. I mean, I never did because I was always just on tour, but it was pretty amazing. And did I play the whiskey? Dude, I played the whiskey a lot. I've played the whiskey many, many times. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I want to go to New York and make some new fucking memories like that. Because, you know, around 2005 to 2012, like that was, I don't know, there were some really special places that I used to like visit every time I would go there, you know? All right, you ready? We're dancing. Let's go, baby. Florent was 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, it was this place. It was this. Right? There it is. It opened in 85, closed in 2008. It's even got a Wikipedia page, which, there it is. Dude. It was a hub of gay New York, right? Dude, it was amazing, though. And I guess I'm reading about it. The landlord raised the rent, jacked up the rent, and got rid of it. And he was the son of a French artist. But yeah, dude, it was fucking cool. I highly, like, I don't know, I would say I highly recommend it, but it's gone. But if you, like, look at it, you should, like, go down a Florent rabbit hole, okay? Because there was, like, something about the meatpacking district. It's a really special part of the town, right? The cobblestone streets, and, I mean, that's where all the, like, a lot of the LGBTQ people working the street were centered in that district in New York. So it was sort of the epicenter of like acceptance for, you know, LGBTQ rights in New York City. It was a like, I don't know, the same way that like Berkeley was like the center of activism in the 60s and Paris was the center of the art world. You know, in the meatpacking district was the center of, you know, if you watch that there's a documentary about like street workers in New York City. That's really good especially about the trans people that were, you know, back in the 70s and 80s, they had no other option for work. You know what I mean? And so a culture formed in the meatpacking district where like those people, the people that were working the streets weren't demonized. And there's a magic there. There's a magic in that spot, you know, and it's like, I don't know, it's a really good part of the fucking city. I love that fucking city. But all right, here we go. Let's go, baby. That restaurant though was something else, man. So one more quick story, okay? Real fast. Dude, I got one real fast story and then I'm gonna dance. Because one night I was in New York City, okay, and I had gone there. I went there. I don't remember why I went there, but I went to New York City and I saw this show called De La Guarda, which was a Brazilian like trapeze show where the performers are like climbing the walls and shit. It was pretty wild. But so I'm walking around in like Chelsea, or I think it was in Chelsea. I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And there was this cheesy fucking like Mexican restaurant. And so I ran in there to use the bathroom. I ordered a Coke and then I used the bathroom. And then I like had a notebook with me. And so I'm like, all right, I'll fucking sit down and write. And there were these two girls there, one of whom was very drunk. And the bartender at this Mexican restaurant was totally skeezing on these women. And I could tell that the women were like uncomfortable. And he was like trying to take the really drunk girl home with him after he closed the restaurant. And so I sat with them and like played like the interceptor that prevented him from like talking her into a cab. And I left with those two girls. And so we went to Florent and we got a table there and we were hanging out, and the really drunk girl threw up at the table. And it was like projectile vomit that like went in the water glasses. It was the gnarliest fucking thing I have ever seen in my life. And the wait staff were like, honey, get the fuck out of here. They were like not happy about it. And I remember saying, you know what, guys, I literally just met these women like an hour ago, and I was just doing them a solid, getting them away from a crazy bartender. Is it okay if you just kick them out? Can I stay? And they're like, yeah, dude, they moved me to another table and they threw the girls out. We did put them in a cab and we made sure she got home safely. But they did allow me to stay because I wasn't technically with them. I was like, dude, I'm just doing a good deed here, right? And I'm sorry. I know I work in the service industry. I know it sucks. And I'm totally fine with you booting them, but I would like to stay. Dude, they were so good though. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta like advocate for yourself. But dude, like there's a memory I have of looking up and seeing her vomit like fill up a water glass that is just, it was not healthy. Watching somebody projectile vomit on a table in a restaurant is about the most unpleasant thing you can see at like 5 a.m, dude. And the waiters there were just like, oh, fuck, bro. Like they were like, get the fuck out of here. Dude, the mayhem, it just follows me. All right, you ready? Let's dance. Dude, that's a good one. That's my Florent story. But, oh shit. Yeah. But one last addendum. So what was so weird about that story, though, was I knew a girl here in Portland, okay? I knew a girl here in Portland who, her name was Erin, and she was a white girl. She was kind of an anarchist. She had these, like, bleach blonde dreadlocks, okay? And Erin told me I should go see 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗧 when I was going on this trip to New York, right? And so Erin had told me to see the show. But the girls that I met, the ones I went to Florent with, one of those girls looked like Erin, the really drunk one. And what was weird, guys, is when I sat down at the table with them and that guy, the skeezy bartender, and I played like the interrupter thing, after that bartender left, the girl who looked like Erin out of the blue said to me, you should go see 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗧. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I know a girl in Portland who looked like you, who told me to see that show. Like, isn't that the weirdest shit? And so that's why I committed to going to see 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗧, because the tickets were insanely expensive. But it was like a crazy, like, trapeze artist fucking show. But isn't that weird? You have shit like that happen to you? Like, that kind of shit happens to me all the time, dude. Just these weird coincidences. But all right, everybody, dance, let's go! The Erin, New York City, Florent 𝗙𝗪𝗪𝗧 story. Let's go, baby. All right, here we go. Time to get into it. Oh! Little deja vu!
But I've known, been here before.
told. And now we're dancing to a song about deja vu.
Notion that I will make it out somehow. A little deja vu, I'm gonna get it right. A little time with you and I can see it light. A little deja vu, I'm gonna get it right. See it like things will turn out alright this time. I know.
Let's go! Oh! Whoa! Whew, gonna have to catch my breath after that one. Dude, that was spirited, baby! I feel all washed upside down and out of place. Every social grace I lack, like a heart attack. Goodbye, my love, without a trace. Let's go! Woo! Dude, that gets the blood pumping. All right, I said I was gonna do a fucking back-to-back dance party. So we're gonna do it. 30 minutes. We'll just do 10. There it is. And I'm shy when I ask you why. Don't know what to say, so you just say goodbye. Get good at comparisons, and even better at avoiding your friends. I'm so sorry, I'm so delicate. So there you go. Goodbye, my love is out of breath. Dude, yeah, good dance. It's good for the soul. Sometimes it's like, my love just feels like it's not enough. My love, is it ever good enough? My love, is it ever good enough? Let's go for my love, is it ever good enough? My love, is it ever good enough? Kelly, let's go! Do you want me to? I do. Do you want me to? I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Pinky, let's go! Woo! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here we go! My love, is it ever good enough? 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 My love, it's my love, it's my love, it's my love, is it ever good enough? Yeah, my love, is it ever good enough? 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 My love, it's my love. My love, is it ever good enough? My love, is it ever good enough? Oh, let's go! All right. Whoa! There we go. Now we're limbered up and ready to go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, dude. We got a couple fucking Elon beltings. Dude, let's try to figure out what's going on with Trump, shall we? Because I think he may have had another stroke, right? Well, so Moonchild, the thing about Tyler Robinson, and we'll have to talk about that tomorrow, but the thing about Tyler Robinson, his parents did not turn him in. Okay? They did not turn him in. That is a creation-ary story. Okay? I think what ended up happening was there, like, he became aware that he was a person of interest, and he was worried that he was going to get shot. Okay? Like, he was worried he was going to get gunned down or something. And so he was trying to figure out how to best manage that situation to be able to, like, not get gunned down by the fucking police. Okay? There's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of misinformation and nonsense going on around that. But yeah, let's look at Trump. Okay? Let's look at this fucking dumbass. Yes, of the is he dead yet fame, right? Dude, let's go, because he's disappeared. Okay, he has, dude. Trump has essentially disappeared again. Dude, Trump's absence from public view. Okay, this is, dude, he has not been seen in public since Tuesday, guys. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're now into Saturday. Now, everybody, okay, here's what we know, okay? We know about Donald Trump. We know that Donald Trump is a fucking, like, media whore. He's a media whore, right? And we have literally been in the midst of the biggest spectacle with Chicago and ICE and Portland, and he's had these occasional tweets, but he has remained conspicuously absent, okay? You know what I mean? And that is really, really very fucking unusual, because you know he is normally in the limelight. He wants to fucking, right? He wants to be the big man on campus. Dude, I know we're all praying for the Pine Box. Like, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to say, if there is a God, please deliver the Pine Box. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Heavenly Father. Oh, amen. Ah, fucking men, please. Ah, woman. All right, let's see what we got here. Right? And so, dude, you ready? Here we go.
Caroline, 𝗙𝗎𝗎𝗪𝗧 has said that President Trump is in the Presidential Witness Protection Program since the shutdown has begun. What's the White House's reaction to that?
That's just more ridiculous fodder from 𝗙𝗎𝗎𝗪𝗧. As you all know, because you're here every day, the president is literally working around the clock right now. I think he has a swearing-in ceremony, or he already did. He has several meetings on the books today. He literally works 24/7. Anyone who works in this place or covers this place, as you all do, knows that to be true. And 𝗙𝗎𝗎𝗪𝗧 and the Senate Democrats should get back to work in a few minutes and vote to reopen the government.
Dude, 24/7, yeah. Yeah, let's just look at what Trump has been working at, guys, okay? You know what I mean? Because she said he works 24/7, okay? You ready? Let's look at the work that Trump has been doing, working 24/7, okay? There's been some tweets. Here's another, probably an AI video. But what has he done? Oh, he's tweeting about murdering people off the coast of Venezuela with no due process, okay? He's tweeting fucking, where is it? He's tweeting fucking AI pictures of him throwing hats, right? Throwing Trump 2028 hats. He's retweeting sombrero shit. What is this? Oh, this is something probably comparing himself to Batman or some other superhero, okay? Right? He's tweeting about the party of hate, evil, and Satan. Yeah, the Democratic Party is dead, he says. No leadership, no message, no hope. Their only message for America is to hate Trump. I wonder why. like, let's just say that's true. Like, you kind of understand why people hate Trump? Because we're in a government shutdown, and instead of him meeting with Democratic leaders and working to reopen the country, he's tweeting about the party of hate, evil, and Satan with a bunch of AI generated photos. Hate, evil, and Satan. Yeah. I mean, clearly this guy wants to work with us, right? He wants to do what's best for the country. He said that 50% of America, 55% of America is hate, evil, and Satan. Yeah, that's really gonna fucking do good work, right? Okay, that's gonna do great. Let's see what else he's done here. He's retweeting a lot of fucking QAnon people. Okay, he's retweeting QAnon users. All right. Shit about the auto pen. Right? He is retweeting more of his Trump 2028 nonsense, which is like, really? Okay. Yeah, what is that doing? Is it 24/7 for him to do that work? Yeah, he retweeted this video.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side.
Dude, I can't even watch this. It's like so toxic. It's so debasing and like racist to like dress 𝗙𝗍𝗋𝗄𝗎 up like this. Why? Because 𝗙𝗍𝗋𝗋𝗋 has brown skin, right? Yeah, it's not funny. And it's not even true, dude. More people voted for not Trump than Trump. He won by 1.4%, and he's taking the brown skin guy and like doing the racist shit with him, and then creating this shit that is like speaking straight. Dude, he didn't even win the majority. Okay, more people voted not Trump than Trump. And this is what the president of the United States is doing. He's creating a meme that will speak to racist, bigoted, transphobic, like extraordinarily toxic people. That's the only people that would find this humorous. Like, it's not even funny, right? It's just offensive on every fucking level. And it's AI generated. And like, this is what the president is doing. This is the president of the United States. There's people dying in Gaza, in the West Bank. There's homeless dying on the streets. There's people being murdered and graped in our cities, you know? And people are having trouble trying to figure out how to pay the bills next month. And what is he doing, dude? This is what he's doing while simultaneously taking our health care. He's trying to mock everybody. Like, bro. And his supporters, like Nick Sortor and the other right-wing influencers, they think this is so great. They think that, like, shitting on people is great. Right? But the Prime Minister of Israel gets a fucking hand job, bro. All right. So we know he's not working around the clock. Okay? Now, let's see him this morning. All right, let's see where Trump is. Okay, where is Trump this morning?
So help you God.
Dude, who is this woman, bro? Christine Toretti? Dude, look at her. Does she have the craziest Bible eyes I've ever seen? Hold on. Dude, who is this woman? She is the CEO of a fucking oil drilling company. Okay, yikes. And she's now, right? She is a fucking an oil CEO that gets to be our fucking ambassador to Sweden. Great. She's got an oil career. But dude, she's got to be a crazy Christian, right? Dude, she's a Chi Omega. right? Or she's a board member of Chi Omega Foundation, Chi-O's. Dude, we had a song about Chi-O's at UCLA. Chi-O, it's off to bed we go, dun, dun, dun. Dude, there's a lot of interesting Chi Omega stories I had from UCLA, dude. Chi-O, it's off to bed we go, oh. Dude, they were a spirited bunch at UCLA in the late 80s. Let me just tell you. I definitely spent a little time at the Chi Omega house. Oh, shit. All right. Shh. No personal stories coming out. We're going to keep that under wraps. But dude, she's got to be an evangelical, boss. She has the craziest eyes. Right? Is she an evangelical? Dude, I think she is. Doesn't she look like she has some Bible eyes? Look at those eyes, dude. I gotta know, man. She spoke at the Love of Life campaign kickoff. Dude, she's got some Bible eyes. The Love of Life campaign. All right. I mean, it's helping breast cancer. That's always good. Dude, how does she do this, though, guys? This is what I don't get, right? Is how does she, like a big person at the Love of Life campaign for comprehensive breast cancer center, right? But like she works for a guy who cut like cancer research funding. Like, how do these people do that? Right? You know what I'm saying? But dude, she has some crazy fucking Bible eyes. All right. But anyway, let's see where Trump is at this ceremony, boss.
So help you God. So help me God. Congratulations.
So JD did the swearing in instead of Trump, okay? Where's Trump? All right, so that's all we see of Trump. We don't see him from the front. Dude, do we have a picture from the Trump of the front today? Because we see him from the side. Let's see if we have a frontal video picture of him. Okay? Because look at him. Look at it. You see how he's like hunched over? But what we're not seeing is the front. Okay? And why am I asking about the front, guys? I'll tell you why I'm asking about the front. Because of this. Okay? Because of this, guys. It is his right side that has been hitting him when he has these strokes. You see his face? You see how his whole right side is collapsed? Okay? He has had multiple strokes. And that's why his hand is fucking there. This was at the 9/11. This was the 9/11 event when he was seated next to Melania. But you notice that we don't see his face. Okay? Let's see if we can find some images of today. We keep seeing these photos and these videos of him from the side. Okay, but I'm not seeing anything. Let's see if we can Getty Trump today. We go to Getty Images. Love you, baby.
Good night, love you.
You smell good. So these, I'm not seeing anything from today. See, that's interesting, guys. There's no pictures of Trump on Getty today from the Toretti, right? From the Toretti fucking swearing in, okay? There's none. No photos. Like normally when he went to the golf course, remember there were pictures of him 50 feet away? But the fact that the only thing we see of him is not that other side and he's definitely slouched, something is up, guys. Okay, let's see if we can find any images today. We've seen that video. Everything is that one video. There's only one video, guys. Look at that. It is literally everybody sharing a single video. What is this? Is this even today? We don't even know if that's today, boss. All right, let's take a look though. Oh shit, bro. Dude. You see how it feels like he's fucking straining? Look at him. Look at the grip on his, look at his teeth gritting. He's like, dude, he's not even smiling. Dude, I think he's fucking stroked out again. No, it doesn't look like AI. Look at his forehead. You see the creases in his forehead? You see how his teeth are gritting? I think he is slammed. His fucking hand is all like made up, but he looks like he is like scrambling to fucking like keep his face up. And even then it's like sagged. Dude, yeah, this looks fucking like, dude, he got stroked. He got stroked out. It says last night, maybe it is, but he looks stroked out, bro. Yeah. Stroked. Stroke me, stroke me. Dude. Yeah, dude, he does not look well. Now, somebody said Gavin Newsom was talking about him. Stroker ace. Dude, what do we got, guys? We got 8 minutes. If we can get 6 more in 8 minutes, we'll have another dance party, guys. Let's go. Dude, we need 6 more. $2 or more, 8 minutes. We can do this. Let's go. Bring it in if you want another dance party. All right, let's see. That would be amazing if we had fucking 2. Was it on the press account? Dude, let's go, Blaz! Five more, baby. Let's hit it. Let's hit it and get it. Oh, here it is. Oh, there it is. It was from the press office. Let's go, guys. 5 more. 6 minutes. We just need 1 a minute. We can do it. Has anyone seen Dozy Don since he shut down the government? Our staff posting since the stroke. All right. And here is where 𝗙𝗍𝗎𝗪𝗓s.
I want to just.
You know, because again, other than that meeting with the Trump 2028 hats, we have not seen Trump. And he should be the guy centering the negotiation. He should be out there speaking every day, talking to us about how we get our way out of this government shutdown. And he's not doing it. Let's go, Furl. 4 more, guys. Dude, I want to dance. 3 more. Wendy brings it in. Let's go. 3 more. I want to dance. 2 more with One Flew Over. Let's go, baby. What would the national reaction be to croaking? Dude, Pinky, let's go. Dude, I think we would be dancing on the grave, bro. It would be a dance party, like a 24-hour dance party. Okay? Dude, parades. I mean, there's going to be parties in the street. We need 1 more, guys. We're going to get it. 5 minutes. Who's bringing us home? 1 more. We got this. I'm not even worried about it. But anyway, so the shutdown happens and Trump goes MIA. Now, Governor Newsom, has anyone seen Dozy Don? Why isn't he here? Why isn't he in the center of this thing? Why isn't he the spokesman? Why have we just been getting weird, cryptic AI tweets? Dude, Blaz, let's go. There it is. Dance party and Nurse Joy. Let's go. Pine Box fun. Oh. Let's fucking go, baby. One Flew Over, too. Dude, you guys just fucking killed it. Oh. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Dude. All right. So Newsom is like, has anyone seen Dozy Don? I honestly think, guys, it is weird that he is absent like this. And I think, to me, the weirdest thing about this, guys, okay, the weirdest thing about this, guys, is the fact that the only clip we have of him today is not showing that side, okay? That's the only clip. And what's more, like J.D. Vance with that image, right? That image we looked at, J.D. Vance said the picture with the purple tie was like last night, and Trump is still wearing this outfit. Dude, some shit is going down, man. I think he's stroked out again.
I want to just ask you directly. Tomorrow would be Friday, October 3rd. Today we're recording this October 2nd of 2025. Are you willing to meet with Vice President J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, and Senate Majority Leader Thune in public before the press at the Capitol building tomorrow?
Yes.
Are you willing to tell him that right now in front of the world that you are ready? I know you were ready to do that before. That you're ready to do it again in front of the press this time.
Absolutely. Anytime, any place. And we want to make sure that it's fully transparent. So we should absolutely do it in public.
See, there you go. I think that's a great idea. Jeffries, Dem leaders, Trump, Thune, Vance, in public, right there with the press. You know what I'm saying? I don't love 𝗙𝗍𝗎𝗪s, but he ain't stepping down worthy. We got to deal with him. But he's saying it right there. We can all get behind that. Let's get Thune and Trump and Vance and Hakeem and the Dem leaders. We can have it out in public. We can talk about the Dem proposal versus the Republican one. We can have the healthcare discussion. We can ask Donald Trump, like, hey, man, since you're trying to get rid of these ACA subsidies, where is your healthcare plan? The one that was coming in 2 weeks back in 2016. The one that was a concept of a plan during the fucking debate. Where's your fucking healthcare plan there, Droopy McSag? You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's do it in public.
So we can air out our positions. And they're hiding because they know their positions are indefensible. This is a Trump Republican shutdown. And it's part of what we've seen from them in terms of unleashing extremism from the very beginning of this presidency. This may be day 2 of the Trump shutdown. It's, I think, day 256 of the chaos that Donald Trump has unleashed on the American people.
So in response to that clip of J.D. Vance that I just played, so there's no ambiguity out there, Democratic leader Jeffries is saying to Donald Trump, to Senator Thune, to J.D. Vance, show up at the Capitol building today or tomorrow. We're going to do this in front of the press, and let's address these issues in front of the American people like the American people want to hear. I guess we'll have to wait for their response, Leader Jeffries, but that's your position right now, correct?
That's my position, and we'll even let Mike Johnson into the meeting as well.
MAGA Mike Johnson, you're invited to the meeting as well. All right.
There you go. There you go. So the gauntlet is thrown down. I mean, a lot of this Trump shutdown is, I feel like it's connected to the Epstein files. You may have seen the Robert Garcia tweet, okay? He was very clear about it, right? Where is it? Robert Garcia is, where was his fucking tweet, right? Dude, I thought I shared it. Yeah, right here. He said it's crystal clear. Trump and Mike Johnson are shutting the government down because they want to stop the release of the Epstein files. I've got news for them. We're just getting started. Okay? The thing about this, guys, is we know that 𝗙់_𝗫𝗀𝗃 is waiting to be sworn in. She is the 218th vote to force that discharge petition. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is looming in the wings, and they're trying to make that shit stay hidden. Okay? And for whatever reason, they keep running their mouth about the, undocumented healthcare, which is not true. Okay? But they won't come out in public and have this discussion. You know what I'm saying? And guys, I totally understand your frustration with Jeffries and Schumer and Gillibrand. And like, there are other people, Hassan in fucking New Hampshire and Alyssa Slotkin. There's a bunch of people in the Democratic Party that we don't love. Tom Suozzi. But at the end of the day, guys, is nothing's happening to those people for the foreseeable future. Okay? I mean, if you find a candidate that can run against one of them and we can all back them, like, yeah, man, we're down with that. But in the interim, they are an unfortunate aspect of the party that we're still stuck working with. And so even though we don't fucking like these people, we are still fucking, forced to do business with them. Right? And yes, many of these Dems voted to honor Charlie Kirk, but guys, you got to understand that is about their respect for, like, not believing in political violence. Okay? And there are some people that are like moderate Democrats that believe when a big time influencer gets gunned down that they should be honored and that political violence is bad. And I'm not going to eat their lunch for that. I disagree. I wouldn't have voted with it, but, and you're right, they could have abstained, but I think that they were trying to keep the peace because they realized that a whole bunch of the country, love Charlie Kirk, whether we think he's a pig or not. A whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of regular Americans liked Charlie Kirk, okay? I think he's a racist, misogynist, transphobic piece of shit. But there's a whole bunch of regular fucking people. Some of them are my family members that liked that guy and thought he was like something special. And so some of the fucking politicians are just going to honor that because of those people. The same way that Trump should be honoring the left-wing people in this time of crisis, but he's not. You know what I mean? So the thing is I disagree with it. And I wouldn't do it if I was Hakeem Jeffries, but I guess I understand that some of these middle-of-the-road politicians are going to honor the people that get assassinated like that in public out of respect for the Americans that like that person, And I'm not going to hate on them for that. You know what I mean? I'm not. Even though I disagree with it, I get why they did it. You know what I'm saying? I get why they did it. They were like being the fucking, you know, like honoring this person that a whole bunch of the country felt attached to, you know? And I agree with you that like they don't have the right kind of backbone. But guys, the thing you got to understand is we are stuck with them. Okay. We're stuck with them. And so we got to win in 2026 with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you're right, Sarah. TPUSA was toxic. Okay? They were toxic. They're toxic. It's a rape culture. They're fucking terrible. Okay? But like, guys, we are currently fucking stuck with these guys. Okay? You can't change that reality. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like we still have to win, right? Regardless of how much you hate fucking Hakeem Jeffries and how much you hate Charles Schumer and how many Democrats honored Charlie Kirk, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay? We need to band together with them anyway, and we need to beat the fucking fascists, period. Okay? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a reality. Okay? I disagree with it. You disagree with it. Many of them suck, but we don't have a fucking choice. Okay? If we fucking bitch out on all the shitty Democrats, we are going to end up with a fascist religious government. Okay? So we need to win first and then protest those fuckers later. Okay? That's the thing to remember. I get it. I hate Hakeem Jeffries too. I hate Chuck Schumer too. But I'm going to partner with them and every other Democrat that I fucking hate until 2028 to beat back these fascists. And then once we get back in power, we can start taking it to our own side. Okay? Please just remember that. You don't even hate them? I mean, dude, I kind of hate them. I mean, I don't hate them like I don't think they're fucking horrible human beings. I hate what they represent because what they represent is they represent a type of politics that tries to make friends with people that aren't really our friends. Okay, because Republicans don't deserve our bipartisanship because they're liars and they're disingenuous and they're shitty. Okay, they are shitty fucking human beings. These MAGA Republicans, they are. Like I said about, like, here's what I said, guys. Before I dance, I'm going to end on this. Okay, because I said this to Hakeem Jeffries and those guys where I said real simple. Okay. I said right here, I said, yo, Jeffries and Schumer, do you guys not realize the photo op with these hats should have been you two walking out while giving Trump the finger? Okay? Dude, which is absolutely true. They should have had the photo op. They should have taken charge of this photo op and been like, fuck you, Trump, or be like, we're done. Like the photo op should have been them like, fucking crumpling the hat or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have done. Okay? But here's the deal though, guys. As much as I find them offensive and as much as I hate their milquetoast middle of the road, okay? I am still going to give Jeffries credit here for directly challenging Trump and Vance and everybody to meet in public and talk about this shutdown. Okay? I'm going to give him credit here. Okay? This is a creditable move. Okay? This is right here. This is a good move. Okay? This is a good move. I'm going to still give him a little bit of credit when he does a good move. Even though, yes, I want him gone. But I can't run against him. If you're in New York City, you should run against him. You know what I'm saying? You should, but you know what I mean? But let's at least give him a little bit of credit. And also we got to remember, guys, okay? We got to remember that we're stuck with these guys for right now. Okay? We are. Okay? And so I don't want to invalidate your hate. Okay? I don't want to invalidate your hate or your resentment or your animosity towards these guys because, guys, it's legitimate. Okay? The frustration with his leadership, I've said it before, that tweet he did after Trump won about Jesus and the throne was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, fuck these guys. Okay. But the reality is we are stuck with them. And at the end of the day, you got to work with what you have. Okay. And sometimes you got to build the building with imperfect fucking people. Okay. Sometimes you have to show up and you have to work with assholes to get your fucking ends done. You know what I'm saying? And so that is one of those times where we're stuck with these guys. So we do have to work with the assholes until they're gone. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We do. But there are other things we can do. We're going to get Zohran Mamdani in there. He's a fighter. AOC is still in there fighting. Bernie is still in there fighting. A lot of other people like Maxwell Frost are stepping up. Jasmine Crockett is stepping up, although they're trying to erase her district. But we still need to back our own, even though these guys are fucking shitters. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people saying they need to step aside, and I tend to agree with that. But if they're not going to step aside, we still have to work with them. Yeah, Robert Garcia is doing great. I mean, dude, we gotta stick together, okay? You know what I'm saying? We gotta stick together. Yeah, no, Joe, I think, though, we need to have this discussion, though, Joe, because I want to remind people that we gotta stick together, okay? We gotta stick together with these idiots for the time being, you know? We do. But now, you know what we're gonna do now? Fuck Hakeem Jeffries, fuck Donald Trump, fuck all these guys. We're gonna dance, all right? That's what we're gonna do right now. All right. We're going to dance, baby. Let's go. Dude, I'm actually gonna dance to this song. This is Freedom, dude. I wrote this song in 1998, bro. Right? Let's go. It's well timed, dude. The song's called Freedom. The band is my band from 1998. The band I moved to Portland, Oregon with, Full Blown Red. And you only got it here live on the Political Punk stream at one. If you go in the description, there are links to my music on Apple Music and Spotify, but it's not this old stuff. We might get this up there at some point, but here we go. Let's dance for freedom, baby! Freedom.
Always jumping through. I'm so tangled, I'm so worthy. I'm just lost in my reflection. Pay attention. You never will. I will overanalyze and fall victim. Part of being nice reflection. Pay attention. You never will. So you always will. If you arrest yourself again, I'll help you clean up the mess. just wanna be free. Yeah, free. Yeah, let's go! Oh, yeah, baby, let's go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I need you, it's over. Do you need anything like I need you? Good night. I've got no place to be alone. wanna change the world. I just want the perfect girl. I don't wanna hang around, I'd rather be found. It gets better, I wonder, my pleasure together. Everyone's waiting, anticipating. Change the world, but I'm not gonna wait my turn. I don't ever want to come down, I'd rather be found. It gets better,